Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Chelsea, and today we've got episode 8 of the career mode. And coming up in today's episode guys, we're going to be going ahead and signing one of these players from our shortlist. In the last episode then guys, we did actually pretty much go ahead and establish that Kai Havertz should be the striker here at Chelsea for the foreseeable future. Last episode, unbelievable for us. And again guys, we're going to try him at striker once again. Werner off the right seems to work really well as well. So again, we're going to see more of that in today's episode. So for the transfer window in today's episode then, we do have around about £35 million to play with in the transfer budget. Just over 200k in the wage. At the end of last episode, we did go ahead and sell Alonso to Hertha Berlin. We got 13 million for that. So again, that should help us in today's episode make a signing or two. So there's only 1 week left then for these players to finally be ready to get converted to their new positions guys. It's felt like it's took forever now, but surely in today's episode we're going to see the likes of Mason Mount, Kai Havertz and Hakim Ziyech all change position to wingers. Kai Havertz and Ziyech to right wingers, and then Mason Mount to a left winger. It'll be interesting to see how many overalls they do increase. So I'm excited then guys to get into today's episode. We've got plenty of games coming up. You guys go here right now and check out the calendar. We've got plenty of games coming up in today's episode. I don't know how many of these games we are going to get through, but there's a lot to get through in today's episode. So again guys, if you end up enjoying today's episode, please don't forget, hit the like button down below on today's video. We can hit over 200 likes guys, that would be amazing. And also if you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below. But let's get into some of your guys' comments then from the previous episode, and into the first one, which does say, is it me or does it feel like Ziyech is missing in this career mode? And I totally understand guys. Again, I haven't been the best in terms of giving Ziyech game time. At the moment he's down in the reserves, and you can see that he's played 13 games all season. 4 in the Champions League, 3 in the Premier League. It's not great, and 4 of them as well coming in the pre-season tournament. So again, I think once I convert him to a right winger, we are going to try and get him some more game time in this career mode. But again, in general, right now, I'm looking and thinking maybe we could possibly sell him. He's valued at 38 million. Are we going to get any more than that anytime soon? And we're not. So I want to try and get the most money for him. I should look at selling him soon. So you guys let me know down below. Should we get Ziyech involved more, or should we look to possibly sell him and bring in that 38 million? But into the next comment here then, which does say, play Kepa in the Carabao Cup and FA Cup games. And now in the last episode, I think we kind of experimented with Kepa in goal. I think it was the Champions League game against Sevilla, wasn't it, where a win or a draw or loss even didn't really matter to us. But Kepa, I do want to try and get him involved. Now the problem at the moment I'm having is he's got 0 sharpness. So I do need to try and get him games somewhere to try and build that sharpness. So I think maybe not the Carabao Cup, because we're into the semi-finals of that, but the FA Cup, we're only just starting the FA Cup in today's episode, the first game against Fulham. So I think Kepa could make a start in that, then try to build him on, you know, a few games after that as well. And the third and final comment then for today's episode, which does say, and sign Hazard and revive his career. Now obviously at the start of the last episode I mentioned Eden Hazard. Should we look at re-signing him? Because that is something sometimes we do. I think I remember rightfully, was it in the Man United career mode or a different career mode, I can't mind, but we went ahead and re-signed one of the players that obviously used to be at the club. Oh yeah, Barcelona. We obviously re-signed Neymar. So again, Eden Hazard, should we do something similar here? I looked at the comments, the majority of you guys are saying yes. So maybe not in this transfer window, because I don't think we'd have enough. Obviously we have enough to buy him, but we want a midfielder as well. So I think maybe either, you know, we've got time in the next episode and enough money to sign him, or should we try and do a swap maybe? You know, Hakim Ziyech to bring in Eden Hazard. You guys let me know down below in the comments. And now we did actually go ahead and start a youth academy in the last episode. You can see here we got 4 players already. I think this guy Will Parks, we can go ahead and remove him. His potential has dropped quite a lot. But in terms of these 3 players here, I do want to try and get them game time, but ideally I want them to finish this development plan and then try and get them out on loan, because then maybe next season, guys, you never know, these 3 players could be getting some game time in the first team. And so on the topic of youth academies, I do think next season as well then guys, we will, when we get all of these players back, because you can see how many players are out on loan at the moment. We have a lot of players out on loan. So I do think next season we can go ahead, make another team sheet, fill it with all these players as well. Then I think in games like the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, them sort of games, we could start using some of these players and make a second team. So let's just quickly update ourselves on the season objectives. Now again, we haven't made much progress apart from the bottom one guys. Kai Havertz on fire in the last episode. So you can see at the minute, 19 out of 25. We're so close to completing that with him. Now Werner, the revival, obviously get 35 goals with him. It's going to be tough because right now he's playing right wing rather than striker. But you never know. He has been contributing 2 goals in that new position. So again, we are moving forward. But mainly that bottom one should be completed possibly by next episode. But let's get to our first game for today's episode. We got Fulham in the first round. I think it's actually the second round. We start in the FA Cup. We've got them at home. I've rotated the side pretty much fully, apart from Timo Werner, Kovacic, and I think Aspilicueta and Ben Chilwell. So apart from that, every other position has been changed. Let's go ahead, quick sim this. Should be getting the win here at home. And we do. We get a 2-0 win. Obviously, Kepa getting a full 90 minutes as well. Hudson-Odoi coming on and scoring, and Werner scoring in the first minute as well. So coming up in today's episode, then guys, we do have the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Now, I'm pretty certain you get 2 legs in the semi-finals in the Carabao Cup. So we are going to play the first leg against Aston Villa, which is coming up next. And I think we'll see how we do. If we smash them, you know, 3 or 4, maybe even 5-0 in that game, then I will sim the second leg. But if we don't manage to and something else happens in the first leg, then we'll play both legs just to make sure we get through into the final. So then guys, who are we going to sign off this shortlist right now? So straight away, Haaland, he's on there because we want to try and sign him next season. We simply cannot afford Haaland. Look at that, 150, 190 million. We just simply cannot afford that type of money. But we are looking to sign a midfielder in today's episode. Now, Declan Rice, as much as I want to sign him, guys, a lot of people have been saying he's overused. Obviously, I don't really want to sign someone that you guys are so used to seeing. So I'm going to remove him for now. But you never know, next season we could go back in for him. And now it leaves these 2 players left. Obviously, we've got Locatelli and now this guy that I cannot pronounce. I do believe the T is silent. So is it Chouameni, something like that. And now out of the 2, I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm leaning more towards Locatelli. Just because he feels like he's more ready for the first team. 80 rated, can play CDM, centre mid, Italian, the perfect replacement for Jorginho, if I'm going to be honest. Obviously, Jorginho, as you've seen, going down in overall right now, 82 rated. So I think Locatelli is who we're going to go for. But you never know, talks might break down and we might have to go for this guy. Either way, guys, let's get into these talks and see who we sign. So as we know then, Locatelli is presumably in the last year of his contract. So I've gone in here with an offer of 20.5 million. Just to try and get him a little bit cheaper if possible. Would save us, sorry, 5 million. They want Kante in return. No way. No way. Let's remove the player there because I don't want Kante going anywhere. Let's add 22.5. Let's go with 22.5. That's 2 million more than what we was just offering. And let's have a see. No sell-on clause. I'm guessing you might want a sell-on clause because of his age. But you never know. We might be able to get away with that here. And we're not letting Kante or any other players go in the opposite direction. We want him for cash. Nothing else. Okay, they want a sell-on clause. They want 27.3 for him. If you want a sell-on clause, I'll give you a sell-on clause of 7%. And then remove this. Just put this down here to 23.5. There we go. Let's have a see. 7% plus 23.5. Are they going to accept? And they are going to accept that offer. Now let's get into the contract talks. So we started off really well in these transfer talks. Sorry, in these contract talks. We got him on a rotation squad role, which I'm really happy with. I would have thought he might have wanted important. So I'm glad we got him on rotation, a 3-year contract. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and accept. And now moving on, release clause. Going to go ahead and disregard that. And now into the wage right now. So he's on what? 43.5. So let's try and opt that to maybe 65. I think it's a good sort of increase there in terms of his wage. Signing on bonus, let's go with 500k. Is that too much? Signing on bonus is something I'm a little bit wary about. I'm not really too sure if it's too much, too little. Let's go with that. I'm pretty happy with that. 500k, 65,000 a week. Let's go ahead and submit this offer and see what Locatelli and his agent have to say to that. Because I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy with that. Is he happy with that though? That is the main thing. And I do hope we can phase Locatelli in and then phase Jorginho out. And okay, they want more money. They want more, guys. Appearance bonus. Let's remove the bonus. Let's edit the wage. So removing that bonus, let's up this to 77.5 and then keep the signing on bonus the same. Yeah, let's submit that. There we go. Come on, that's surely a better offer for both parties. I don't want to pay any bonus out here. So let's go ahead. Let's have a see what they say to that. And I'm happy with that. There you go. He's not quite what he wanted. He's not 100% happy. But he is going to settle for that and he is going to join Chelsea. So here he is then, guys, our new signing into the team. I hope you guys are happy. Like I say, those 3 really good midfielders there that I could have picked from. And Locatelli, I just thought, you know what? Italian, Jorginho's Italian. And I feel like he fits Jorginho's role quite a lot. You can see that his vision, 82. So the passing is going to be on point. 81 short pass. Got some obviously defensive stats in there as well. So again, I think it's like for like, and I think it's a pretty good signing. So not only do we need a replacement for Jorginho, we also need a replacement for Kante, guys. As you can see, 29 years of age. He's going to start decreasing soon, I can imagine. So someone that is like Kante, maybe French, that would work pretty well for us. Try and replace him for sort of like to like, a sort of a younger version of him. You guys start letting me know down below in the comments who would be a good replacement for him. So without waiting any longer, let's get into our first game for today's episode. Aston Villa, we are going to be away from home for this fixture as well. The first leg in the semi-finals. Going to play our main team. And like I said, guys, depends how this game goes. It can go one or two ways. Obviously quite difficult. We might even possibly lose. Or the other way where we absolutely smash them and we can sim the second leg. So let's get into it. Our main starting 11. And let's see how we do. There we go. Kovacic with it now. Plays the pass. Mount's injured already. Oh, Kovacic down. What? Aston Villa want to play that sort of game, do they? There we go. Ball in behind. Havertz going to be offside. Werner's going to be offside already. But that's not a great start. Mason Mount injured. Asking me to bring Pulisic on already. I don't like the sound of that, guys. Ollie Watkins trying to make something happen here for Aston Villa. Cash with the shot at the end. Okay, Cash got quite far up the pitch there. Managed to get a shot away. Quite worrying. And okay, Rudiger. Okay, should have played the pass a bit sooner. Let's keep going here. Get this up to Mason Mount, who I do need to look at taking off. I'm trying to get him on to at least half time here. And Mount now running forward. Mount now can see Werner. The cross coming in towards Werner at the back post, and it's in. There we go, Werner with the first goal of the game. 21 minutes in. Mason Mount with the assist. And what a way to start things off in this game against Aston Villa. And now crossing hasn't really been our friend in this career mode. We've had a few good crosses, few good goals, but apart from that, been quite poor. But it's worked out really well here. Mason Mount, like I say, just trying to keep him on to at least half time. Great cross. And there you go, Werner heads it home, near post. And there we go, 1-0 up against Aston Villa. Interesting ball over the top. Matty Cash whipping it in. And okay, he's going to be offside in the end. But Matty Cash, why is he allowed so much room running forward? I might have to take a look at that. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but I might have to take a look at that when we go into half time. Mason Mount plays it up to Havertz. Okay, is that Rudiger making a run to him? Or Werner's making a run? No, Werner, go on. Keep that. Play the pass. There we go. Finish that. Havertz, please. Oh my. How is that not in? How is that not in? He should have shot it first time instead of adjusting the body. I think when he adjusted his body, it took too long. Allowed the goalkeeper to reposition, and that's why he saved it in the end. But not bad. We definitely need at least another goal in this game. No way. We might just give away a foul there. Traore. There we go. Plays the pass. Rudiger. Let's go. Foul not given. Let's see if we can get forward now. Mason Mount is still on the pitch. I'll wait for a change for Pulisic. Maybe over the top. There we go. That's perfect. On the volley. Mason Mount. Oh, it's saved. Another save in this game, guys. Martinez really keeping Aston Villa in this one. There we go. One back. Kovacic now. Christian Pulisic on in the pitch. Let's see if we can get something maybe going with him. Go on, Pulisic. Okay, never mind. He stopped. But we can get Ben Chilwell on the overlap here. Go on, Chilwell. Just keep. Little chip over. Try and find Kai Havertz in the box. Okay, Pulisic. Maybe get to that. Oh, just unable to. And it's going to be headed away here. I don't think we're going to get anything else in this game. I think the 1-0 is going to be as it is. And it's still all to play for in this second leg. Aston Villa done very well defensively because there's times where we could have been 3-0 up in this game. But also Martinez keeping them in this game. They're going to make another change. Chilwell, I don't think we're going to get another chance. Yeah, the pass don't play out in the end. I tried to get a long pass in there. But it's looking like that is going to be full time in this game. And it's only the 1-0. Okay, controller disconnects. But only the 1-0. Still all to play for in this second leg. Here we go then, guys. This is what we've been waiting for, and I've been waiting for a long time. These players have finally finished their their position change to their new position. So here we go. Azpilicueta, right back to centre back, and he goes up by 1. I'll take that. Let's get him on stopper straight away. And then we should have Mason Mount up next. Okay, Cam to left wing. How many is going to increase by? And doesn't. What? Okay, I thought Mason Mount would have at least increased by 1. Doesn't increase at all. Quite disappointing. And now Kai Havertz, who we're going to put to striker after this. From Cam to right wing. And he doesn't go up at all. What the hell? Only Azpilicueta going up by 1. Quite disappointing. But let's get Kai Havertz right now on a striker development plan. It's going to take 33 weeks. So next season, maybe at the start of next season, we could have him as a striker. So I haven't showed you guys then, but the Premier League table for today's episode, we are currently in 3rd place. We're level on points with Spurs. We're only 5 points behind Liverpool. They've actually lost their first game. They lost to Man City. So I do think if things go our way in today's episode, we do have a game coming up in today's episode against Wolves, who are in 8th place at the moment. We need to play that one, make sure we get the win. We could maybe overtake Spurs and then get closer to Liverpool. Maybe, just maybe. But let's get into our next game then. We've got Southampton away from home. So I haven't really changed the team too much. We've got Isaac starting up front. Of course, we brought him in. Got to give him some game time. Ziyech going to play on the left. We've got Billy Gilmore in the middle as well. But I want to keep a strong team because we are away from home. Even though Southampton are down in 16th place. And we do get a win. Close one though. A 4-3 win. Werner scoring, Isaac. Werner getting 2 goals. Hakimi scoring as well. But most important thing is the 3 points. So not a bad win there for us, guys. But again, Spurs must have won their game as well. Because we're level on points right now. Liverpool won their game. So we're still 5 points behind them. But again, our next game is going to be Wolves, who are now moved up into 7th place in the table, guys. Let's get into this one. Wolves, we're all going to be at home as well. So I'm able to play some different players in this game because we are at home, and just see how they do perform. But here is then how the two teams are going to line up for this one. As you can tell, Wolves, one thing I've noticed with them is Martinho's playing centre-back. Okay, weird, but it might work for them, you never know. Martinho, balls over the top to Jimenez, you just never know. But in terms of our team, made a few changes. Once again, I've got Ziyech going to start this game. Just give Mason Mount just a little bit of a rest, guys, and give Ziyech some game time. And the midfield 2 is going to be Billy Gilmour and also Kovacic as well. Just because I wanted to go with Gilmour and Kante, but then I thought the passing, there's going to be no one that can really pass in the midfield, and we need someone. So I've gone with Kovacic over Kante for this one. That way Gilmour can still stay in the side. Also got Reece James at centre-back as well. Let's get into it against Wolves, and let's get the 3 points. Let's get players running. Kovacic can see Werner. Is he going to be able to get it to him? Just not able to get it to him in the end. Cuts it out in midfield. Go on, Kovacic, go on. I think we'll go for Timo Werner here. Werner, finish that first time it's in. There we go. 1-0 against Wolves. 7 minutes into this game, guys. Timo Werner, the goal scorer. And I've got to admit, Timo Werner seems to be scoring them in today's episode. And there we go, 1-0 up. And that's already played Kovacic. That he sort of worked out in the end. I'm glad, because that was Kante. Could he have played a good enough ball? Maybe. You never know. But Kovacic, breaking up play, winning the ball back, plays a great pass. Werner, great finish as well. And there we go, 1-0 up against Wolves. And I'm glad there, because we've actually able to break Wolves down. Well, not break them down, but get past their defence, because 5 at the back, I hate playing against. Havertz keeps the ball really well there. Ziyech, okay, move back through for Ziyech. Ziyech with a little chip. Oh my god, it's going to go in. It's going to go in. And there we go, Ziyech. What a goal that is. 2-0 in this game against Wolves, and it's going one way in this game. Literally one way. Ziyech, what a goal that is. Chips the keeper. And, oh, there we go. Look at this. Great ball back to him. The one, well, it wasn't really a 1-2, but the chip. Oh my god, just went in as well. Is that Connor Cody trying to go in? I don't think it is Connor Cody, but someone, that's his first goal in the Premier League. That shows how little we've played in this season. If he can produce goals like that and help us in the attack, I think we'll play him more often. Werner, maybe get Havertz through here. That's great. Havertz, just go on. Finish that. No, finished it. Finish it, please. It's in. And it's in. There we go, 3. I've never scored a game. I've never scored a goal like that, guys. What went on there? Havertz, I'm sure, fouled him from behind, but somehow the referee's still allowing it to go on. It's now 3-0 in this game. Look at this. I was so annoyed. Fouled him. And then the pass, because I was like, if I can't score, at least keep the ball. But then I was like, oh, I don't know. My head was everywhere, guys. But just the finish there in the end. Werner makes it 3-0 now in this game. And this game's over. 22 minutes in. Okay, Rudiger's found himself quite high up here, Rudiger. But Havertz going to play it. Oh, just unable to play it there. Saiss, come on, keep the pressure on. Can we get 4-0, guys, before half-time? Because I think if we can, that'll be our best game as of yet. Kovacic, there we go, forward. Havertz just looking for a little bit of support here. Could have lost it there. Could have lost it. Kovacic again. Okay, down the right. Hakimi's free. Maybe in the middle if Havertz makes a run. Oh, just unable to get it to him. Werner still got it. Oh, again, still, Martinho cutting out play at the back. There we go, maybe back through here. Giroud on the ball. Giroud to score, maybe. And, oh my god, guys. I've got Giroud on right now. Just trying to get him some goals to try and help out the season objectives. And I don't think he's going to get a better chance than that in this game. Obviously, Werner was free as well. Couldn't find the pass to him. But come on, you've got to be putting them in. Giroud can play it through here for Timo Werner, who's in behind. Werner to make it 4, surely. And it is. There we go, 4-0. In this game, 65 minutes in, and this game's over. We can pretty much now just sim to the end result and just get this game over with. 4-0. I think, was that Giroud with the assist? I hope it is, because I want to try and obviously build up his season objectives and get him somewhere closer to that number 20, because he's on 2 right now. Got the assist, that's great. Werner in the back of the net. Werner with a hat-trick this game as well, and this game's just gone our way. So we did go ahead then, jumped to the end result, ended 4-1 in that one. I can't believe we didn't manage to get the clean sheet as well. Quite unfortunate, but again, Werner with the hat-trick, Ziyech with a goal as well. What a good game that was. So good news then, guys, that Spurs actually must have lost their last game. Who did they face in their last game? And they faced Manchester United and got a 2-1 defeat in that game, which now allows us to move into 2nd place, but we're still 5 points behind Liverpool. So I've got to say then, guys, quite a boring semi-final so far in terms of the Carabao Cup. There's no goals, only 1 goal that we scored, Timo Werner against Aston Villa. But like I mentioned, guys, it is all still to play for in the 2nd leg. But let's get to our next one then, guys. We've got Fulham and we are going to be at home. Let's go ahead, quick sim this one. We've got Bellingham on the left. Interesting to know if that's Jude Bellingham. Somehow they've gone ahead and signed him. I don't know. Let's go ahead, quick sim, and we get a 4-0 win. Reece James, though, picking up an injury. Reece James scoring. Did he score twice in that game? Okay, no, only the once. Hudson-Odoi scoring though after coming on. But let's take a look at that injury. So the injury then isn't a great one. Reece James is going to be out for around about 8 weeks, guys, which isn't great because that is going to put a stop to his development plan, which obviously we are trying to develop him into a centre-back right now. So again, isn't great at all. Some other teams as well are suffering some quite bad injuries here. So again, like I say, Reece James is going to be missed. And now we don't actually have any more Premier League games coming up in today's episode. And the next Premier League game is going to be against Liverpool, guys. And this is a massive one. Because as you can see, Liverpool have dropped points after they must have drew their last game. And I think they did to Spurs 1-1. Now, funny enough, when we was playing, I think, in the Wolves game, I was going to mention how I need Spurs and Liverpool to play each other. And ideally, I need them to draw. And they have gone ahead and done that. And now we play Liverpool next. And that's going to be next episode, the first game. What a massive game that's going to be, because if we manage to win them in that game, we can go level on points with Liverpool. But let's get into our next game, our final game, which we are going to sim for today's episode. We've got the Emirates FA Cup. We're into the 4th round right now. We've got Brighton. We should be winning this one. I've changed the front three. Also, Billy Gilmore into the midfield as well. Let's go ahead, quick sim. Let's see how Isaac does up front for us. And we get a win, a 3-1 win. Isaac scoring twice in that game. Thiago Silva, scoring as well, and that is us through into the next round. But let's get into the final game for today's episode. Obviously, as you guys know, taking on Aston Villa once again, and you can see this time they're going to play Grealish behind Ollie Watkins. Okay, interesting to see. Grealish didn't really get on the ball too much in the first leg, so I'm interested to see how he does in the second leg. They've got to go out here and get a win here, guys. We could sit back, let it ride out 0-0 and get through into the final. But again, we've got to be confident. We've got our strongest starting 11. Let's get into it. Oh, here we go then. Aston Villa in the box. Ollie Watkins right now. What can he do with this one? Plays the pass again. Thiago Silva. Come on, stay on him. Stay on him. Go on. Silva. Oh, okay. Okay, he's out of position. He's out of position. No, Grealish. Grealish on the ball. Come on, let's get this one clear. Don't commit any sort of silly fouls here. There we go. He's out of the box. We can sort of foul him if we wanted to. Not ideal though because of the free kick. No way. Penalty. What? What is that about? Of course, they were going to get something early on. Of course they were. Aston Villa, great chance here, making it 1-1. Here's another look at the replay. Azpilicueta and... Okay, what is that about there? What is that about? Here we go. Jack Grealish on the penalty right now. Okay, no, Trezeguet, sorry. Trezeguet's going to go left. Go on, save it, and he does. That felt like he took ages to dive there. I don't know why. It felt like he's shot, took ages, then dived, took ages, but we saved it. That is massive. Mount finds the pass up to Havertz, who gets it across to Timo Werner, can play a great ball through. Hakimi, gonna roll it in. Hakimi still. The finish is maybe there, but it's an easy save, and it's not Martinez in goal. Was that the same case in the first game? I can't remember, but Hakimi there, great shot. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Kovacic picking up a loose ball. Mason Mount now, I can see. Okay, I did see, I think it was Timo Werner making a run. Okay, Neville was going to get the ball there to him. That's a great ball through. Grealish finds Cash. Cash now. No way. What? Is that just a... Okay, I don't know what went on there. Jack Grealish still on the ball right now. Trying to get a tackle and just trying to get a ball here and try and get on some sort of counter-attack. We're not really being allowed to do that. And Aston Villa just playing the passing game at the moment. Just again, okay. Jack Grealish. Okay, I thought he might have took a touch too many. Rudiger, in the end, takes it off him. Timo Werner plays the pass up. Allowed a bit of space here. Kai Havertz back to Mason Mount. Mason Mount, great first touch, but the finish is there as well. Mason Mount makes it 1-0 in this second leg. The goal we need has finally come, guys. Again, we didn't really need it to get through into the final, but I think we need it in terms of this game because Aston Villa have been playing pretty well. I will be honest here. Here's a look at the replay, the 1-2. And then Mason Mount, it's that first touch which makes the goal, gets it away from Tyrone Mings and then fires it home. Great finish, and there we go, 1-0 up. Great pass up, finds Isaac. Isaac, okay, out wide. Let's keep going here, let's keep going. Pulisic is on now as well. Isaac just unable to play that second pass. If we could have played that pass, we could have been in behind there, guys. But again, this game, not many goals in it once again. Kante gets the pass off, back to Kante. Got to play this perfect here. Want to get ourselves another goal. Isaac, Kante. Maybe out wide. Okay, Hakimi can see Isaac in the middle. Okay, in towards Kante. Why? Why are we playing towards Kante when Isaac is literally there in the box? Back through. Isaac now. He's going to ball roll this. That's a great touch. The finish is there as well. There we go. 2-0. And we are through. Definitely into the final of the Carabao Cup. Who are we going to be taking on though? Could be United. Could be Leicester City. Out of two, probably Leicester City because their form in the league isn't great. But they have made it to the semi-finals, so you never know, guys. Isaac's come on here. Great finish. Great pass from Kante, to be fair, as well. Great ball roll. The touch once again. The finish is there. And there we go. 3-0 in this game. And there we go then, guys. The full-time whistle has gone in this one against Aston Villa. A great game there. Pulisic, Isaac coming on for the last couple of minutes in that one as well. Contributing. Isaac with a goal. And there we go. A great 3-0 win against Aston Villa. So let's take a look then, guys, after that game against Aston Villa, who we've got in the final of the Carabao Cup. And it's going to be Leicester City in the final, guys. What an interesting final that is going to be. Okay, their second game definitely had more goals in it. 2-2, and then Leicester won on the penalties 5-4. Okay, when did Man City get knocked out? That's one thing I was thinking earlier on. And, okay, they got knocked out in the first round. Knocked out in the first round to Swansea, guys. Wow, okay. But yeah, Leicester taking on Chelsea. Don't forget to join us then, guys, in the next episode. We're going to be taking on Liverpool in the first game, away from home as well. And like I say, it's going to be massive. Get 3 points against them. We go level on points with them in the league. And we've also got Juventus away from home in the knockout stages of the Champions League. But there we go then, guys. That's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And in the next episode, we should be able to get Locatelli into the first team, start getting us some game time as well, and try and build that match sharpness up. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like down below. And also, guys, if you're new, you want to see more videos like this, hit the red subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.